Hey, hey, hey. I'm leaning next to my flower. I hope it will hear me and stop dying. This one really needs to stop dying. My name is Purity, and on Tuesdays, I get to talk about my move with my family from the, I was about to say from the UAE, from Kenya to the UAE. So, last week I talked about, or in my last video, based on when you watched it, I talked about my first culture shock. Today, I'll talk about the first thing that I really admired about being in the UAE. So, the one beautiful thing that I've really admired about this nation is the fact that they are tolerant and respectful, and they really value relationships. When I was coming to Dubai, first off, Dubai is a very popular city. Most of us, most of you guys, think that when you're coming to Dubai, the country is called Dubai. I also learned when I landed, it's not called Dubai. Dubai is a city. The country is called the United Arab Emirates. The Emirates. Hence you hear their flight called the Emirates. Emirates, the United Arab Emirates is the name of the country. Now, Dubai is the very popular city. So you're wondering, Dubai is not the country? Yes, Dubai is not the country. Dubai is a city. And there are they 7? I'll confirm by counting. There are other cities. Dubai, Abu Dhabi, Sharjah, Ajman, Fujairah, Al Quwain, Ras Al Khaimah. There are 7 cities in the UAE. Yes. Why am I telling you this? So that you start exploring the beauty of this wonderful nation. Going back to what I was saying, I really admire the fact that they're tolerant and they are respectful and they really value relationships. So because of this, when you enter a land that is like this and that is their value system, enter with respect. They really appreciate it when you value their culture, respect how they do their things. You'll see their culture a lot, respect their culture. You'll see their dress codes. The men will be in white with the tie band on their head. Someone remind me, what do you call that tie band? I forget. And the women will be in their black dresses. They'll have their wraps. They'll have their hijabs on their heads, and you'll see them around if you're walking around. And one of the things that really show that the country is tolerant is that the UAE is mainly an expat country. 90% of the population in the UAE is actually expatriates. If the statistics haven't changed, correct me if they have changed, but the majority of the population that is in the UAE is actually expats, me being one of them. So we'd say most of us are foreigners. So being foreigners in their own land, we need to be respectful. I know sometimes we come with all the attitude from our nation and we want to bring our nation and come and do our thing in their own land. Please be respectful. Please respect their culture and enjoy their land. Same as if someone was coming to your house and they come and they want to come and force down your throat things that are not supposed to be in your house, you'll not be too happy. So that's one of the things that I really liked. You'll see it in their dressing. They will give you very many opportunities to see their dressing, and they're really proud about it. Then on days when they have celebrations, they will be all big about their food. and they're singing, they're always dancing. They have these Emirati songs, El Emirat. And if you're wondering what's the main language in the UAE, it's Arabic. By the way, I have learned a few Arabic words just so so that you see my years here, almost 7 years in the UAE, have not gone to waste. Ma ismuka, ismi purity. That's it. That's to say, Isma Ismuka, what's my name? My name is Purity. Mean Aina and where am I from? Aina mean Ana mean Kenya. Kenya is said, I think pronounced like Rinia in Arabic. Mean Aina anti Ana mean Rinia. Where you from? Most of the times when I start speaking Arabic, all the languages I've learned run to my forehead. So my French is coming and my German is also coming. My local languages are coming. So Ma ismuka, ismi purity. Ma ismuka. Ana mean purity. Ismi purity. Sorry to my Arabic teacher. Ismi purity. Mean aina anti. Ana mean Rinia. Ana uhibu mean about fi. Where do you live? I wanted to say what do I love. Uhibu is love. Ana is I, and where do I live? It's going. It was here. I want to say it in German, but in Arabic. Ana aishu fi. Aishu fi Ajman. Nicht is German. Labas. Kalas. Gone. I'll prepare well with my German next time. But yeah, they speak Arabic. Feel free to indulge in their culture. They put it in a lot of, they have a beautiful museum where they really showcase the culture, the history of Emirati. There's a very beautiful museum. If you only come to go to the desert, there is a very beautiful museum. I think in Dubai you'll find one. I think you'll find one in Sharjah. I'm not so sure, but I think every city might have a museum where they really showcase their culture, their forefathers, how they started this nation, how they came together, how they built it. The cities came together and they came together to form one nation. They'll show you their history, and then if you now want to see their future, they have buildings like the Frame, and they have the Museum of the Future, which I have never visited, which I need to visit, that showcase the future of this nation, where they want to go. So you get a chance to interact with their culture a lot. So be respectful. So how is their rulership? Do they go to vote? Who is the president? When is their election? No, this country is ruled by kings. So I think it's the kingship is on the family that is in Abu Dhabi. Abu Dhabi is where the king or the president of the nation sits. Every city has its own king, prince. There's one president, and then every city has its own also system that is super independent, but the cities operate as one. It's like you're in 7 countries, but these 7 countries are so seamless, it's one. You need one visa to enter. You need whatever number plates you crisscross through all the countries. Every city has its own regulations. So whenever you're crossing from one city to another, you'll not even notice maybe. But when you go and find what they say, this is what their rules are. They go and tell you things, simple things like, don't light a fire on the ground. If you're the usual type who likes testing every rule, please, when you come to the UAE, just respect their request for that. Maybe ask to find out why, but don't go all out disrespecting what they have set as their rules, and just enjoy their country. What else? Yeah. So I really like the fact that I can be this nation, I can be myself, and okay, I didn't speak about their religion. UAE is it's a Muslim country. So when you also come in, respect their religion, give them the space to be them, and you be you. That's not you be you, the one people tell each other for do you be you, do whatever. Not that one, but just respect. Respect goes a long way, just as human beings. Respect people, their cultures and values. So long as we're not saying respect bad things, because this is their way of life. Seek to know, understand, explore, go around their country, find out, talk to people around. There are many people around who probably will not follow what is asked required of them, but just get to find out how does the UAE want you to be when you're in their space? How does respect look to them? If maybe you come from places where people just speak anyhow to anyone, please, when you come here, this is your place where you can practice some good manners in someone's house and really enjoy the space. And what else did I also not mention? The weather. Let me talk about the weather. The weather can be as hot as, I think there was a time I read 50 in the car. So we only have summers, and people say hot summers and cool summers. But for me, who is from Kenya, I find the other weather cool. Other people, it's called winter and summer. They even say spring, but so it cools off and it's beautiful. It can get chilly at some point from beginning of, it starts to cool off in September. Not so much for you who's outside, but for we who are inside, we feel September has cooled off a little to 30s. And then October starts to cool off even more. And then from October all the way to somewhere in April, it's a bit cool, and then it starts to get hot. So when you enter here and you start experiencing different temperatures, it's not a reason for you to go and write on social media, oh, all the bad things. They really, part of respecting them is what you also put down there on social media. Actually, this is very important. Sometimes you probably have never been to this nation, and then you see comments flying around, people talking ill about the nation. Don't be part of it. Please just respect them from wherever you are. Don't join into, trash. Just be respectful. Because some of the things people even comment about, you are not you did not experience it firsthand. So as you're commenting, you're just joining the bandwagon. So if you have a problem with them, maybe take it up with the authorities rather than do things on social media, because that also displays what you think about them and how you view them. And so if you're respectful to them, if you value their values, or if you value how they do their things, if you have an issue, pick it up with the relevant people. Don't go to pick it up on social media. I know, especially for me, back at home, we are so big on social media, and I know many countries are so big on social media. You write all your feelings, ideas, and your thoughts and imaginations and future plans on social media. But just make sure whatever you're doing on social media, if it is linking to the UAE, it still remains, it's respectful, it's courteous, it does not discredit or tarnish their image. Yeah, maybe you have a problem with them, please pick it up with the relevant authorities. So yes, this is me after being here for how long? Almost 7 years. I actually have friends who've been here. I think the one that I've known the longest, who's been here the longest. Oh, I met with one who's born here. People get born here. But if you're born here and you're not a citizen, you still remain an expatriate. The citizenship is just for the Emiratis. But they'll allow us to stay here as long as you have, you're able to stay here. And if that's the plan for God, if that's the plan God has for you. Yep, this is it. Today we're talking about being respectful. What are you doing just respect, honor, and enjoy the Emirati. And when you the UAE, how do you say hi in Arabic? Marhaban, marhaban. That is the response. And how do you continue to say, I think, how are you? Kayfa haluk? Kayfa hal? They will shorten and say kayfa hal. Hal is like the question for everything. Hal, ladaiki, I want, I need. So kayfa hal, kayfa hal? Ana bihair, shukran. I say, I am good, shukran. And then I ask you, and what about you? Wa anta, or wa anta is for men, wa anti is for women, female, male and female. Wa anti, and you say, ana bihair, you say labas. Labas. And then you start asking, min aina anti, where are you from? Ana min rinia. And then my German, you have to stop coming in, because in German you ask unvi and you. So every time it takes away my Arabic. Min aina anti, ana min Kenya, ana min rinia. And my smuka, min aina anti. My German keeps running to my forehead every time I want to speak. And then if you've met someone for the very first time, you can impress them by saying, you can say tasharafna, or you can say to just impress them, tasharafna bimarifatika. So happy to see you. And then you say masalama, masalama. So when you land at the airport, you can go saying, you'll find them saying salam, salam. You can also say marhaban, marhaban. That's like the formal Arabic. My Arabic friends keep telling me that now they only speak this other Arabic, which is like your slang Arabic. My Arabic friends, you need to practice with me. My Arabic is going. And I know my teacher will not be too happy with me. Anywho's, before I make this video longer than it should be, yes, next time you're thinking of traveling to the UAE, you now know there are 7 Emirates, and as you're crisscrossing every single Emirate, remember, they have welcomed you in their land, they have been kind to you, they have respected you, they've not come running, attacking you, they have been very kind to you. So what about you? You respond in kindness by being respectful and respect their relationships. And just enjoy their land. Yeah, take care of it. Don't come trying to, come and try to prove a point. Just come and enjoy. You're supposed to go on holiday to enjoy. Just come and enjoy. Enjoy all the beautiful things they've put for you. And go back home with what you've learned. Carry your values with you. Yes, bye. God bless you so much.